Hello guys, I'm gonna use this new powder. Ooh, this is new powder from Wave Gel. This is not available yet, okay? It's the new formula, meaning that it's not available yet. They just mixed it. Very beautiful. We're gonna do a set, ombre set with some gel marbling. Ooh, mana. I'm gonna use my 14 brush for this one. And we're gonna do an ombre, and then we're also gonna do 2 nude nails. You can hit that share button for me, guys. I really would appreciate that. Let me get started in a second here. Just give me a second. Okay, let's get going. Okay. Don't want to miss this one. It's a fun set. Okay. So we're going to use this green as our base for our ombre. Look how nice and deep this color is. Ooh. How buttery it is. This is the new formula. Keep some time. So I'm just gonna give it a little more time. I'm gonna reduce my ratio a little bit because this is a new powder. This powder doesn't require a lot of monomer. Actually, it soaks up a lot of monomer. That means that I can work with it. It's nice and buttery. Shape my nail. So definitely on the next finger, I'm gonna that nice shape. See that? So smooth. Hello everybody. How's everybody doing today? Happy Saturday, Jasmine. Happy Saturday. Let's see how this ombre looks first. I'm gonna test this ombre. I already can tell this ombre is gonna look amazing. I'm using a nice nude here. Add a little more nude. Cover that green up a little bit. This green is actually really strong, so you gotta make sure you gotta make it really flat. Give this a little bit more time. Get that blend really nice right here in the apex area. Ooh. Effortlessly done. Not effortlessly done, but with the right technique, you can do the same, okay? So these two I'm gonna do solid nude. This one and the pointer finger. About 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. It's the last set of the night, guys. Hit that share button for me. I really appreciate it. Share on your page, share on your private groups that you have. Maybe I'm not in. You never know who can benefit from this. Just share. Sharing is caring. Someone shared for you to see, to learn, to benefit. So you can share to help somebody else out too. And if you've messaged about San Jose and Vegas and Denver class, I have replied to all messages. So check your DMs. Put your deposit in. The class are all over more than half capacity full. So that's just gonna be my base. Now I'm gonna add my apex. Let's get this a little more time here. And blend it down. Look at that. Beautiful. Nothing's better when the application is just on point, you know? You know you're gonna have a good day. Have a great day. Use the whole brush. Shape the nail. So the shape's already there. This one I'm gonna do the ombre, so I'm gonna do the green. Remember, I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna give this a little bit more time to marbleize because it's gonna very soft green. And I want to make sure I pat down this area. I don't want it too thick up there because I'm gonna need that spot to my ombre. Just look how nice and buttery that is. You can play with it all you want, leave it there. I do recommend low ratio for this one. This is a very nice and buttery powder. Go right to the nail, just like that. Very light touches because it's still a little bit wet, but it's still moldable. I'm gonna shape the nail while I have a chance. When the powder's still a little bit wet. Just like that. And bring it in. The nice consistent thickness, okay? You want a nice consistent thickness, and later on you don't have to do a lot of work. Look at that. If you're in the class right now, if you're a student, please post in the group chat for the students to come in and see. Just copy the link and post in the group chat, okay? 1, 2, 3. That's my ombre. Just the right timing. Put a little bit more here where the apex area is. I'm gonna cover up as much of that green as possible. I don't want it to do too thick though. That's just perfect. That. Look at that blend. This one's going to be an all solid one. Now, monomer works with both powders, so the very medium setting. This new wave gel powder, you don't really need that much monomer, so definitely you can lower your ratio and also save yourself some money on monomer there. Our second bead. Make sure you get it right. Don't flood the cuticles, nudge it up. And we gotta add more, okay? Main thing is making sure that cuticle is nice and flush. I need a little bit more powder to build that apex, tiny bit. I just add what I need. I don't need to add too much. Up. And down. Clean the sides. These are gonna be where I put my ink marbling, my gel marbling, so I'm gonna leave these two nude. Shape. Now, go. Welcome everybody. No, I don't need that. No, the green is not, the nude is from Chisel, the green is from Wave Gel. This is Wave Gel's new formula. That is not available yet, but it will be soon. It's very buttery. These tips are my stiletto tips. It's pinned in the nail dash shop below. They're the stiletto tips. I just clipped the tip to make it coffin, okay? You can get these tips on my store, pinned in the pin link below. Or you can go to my Instagram. Appreciate you guys follow the Instagram and show love in the content. Yeah, on the Instagram, and you can go to my bio and there's the link to the store, or you can just go to naildashshop.com. Either or. So these are just the straight stiletto tips. You cut them to make the coffin, okay? Just very soft touch. Just look at the shape. It's still there, right? And bring the nude up for the ombre. A little bit of the green in there. Thúy, kiếm bật nhạc xuống xíu. Nhạc ông á. See, I can see that green. I'm gonna put just a little bit more, not too much. And it covers it up. I make sure I blend in my ombre, just like that. Look how perfect the ombre is. This is our mastery of powder. Ombre is all about mastery of powder. When to move it, when to drag it.
Oh my gosh, tomorrow. So does that mean if I go for a walk tomorrow, I won't be able to use that?
There you go.
It's just me and one other individual.
And we're gonna go right again. Same position every time. To make sure my ombre is the same consistency. It's very important to get the same consistency on every ombre. Hey, what's up, Erica? Long time no see. I miss you, Erica. I miss you in my lives. Miss you in my life. You've been doing so good, Erica. Laura will be so proud of you.
Am I able to do reservation now, or you said all reservations are booked for tomorrow? Okay, so
You're, I'm really proud of you. I see your work. You've been improving so much, Erica. That makes me very, very proud as a teacher. I know you've been a student of mine, two of my classes, my one-on-ones. I still remember when the first day you walked into my studio. You've grown so much. No, we're trying to. When I see students grow, you're very happy. It means that there's some nail techs coming in this industry. They're going to take over for me when I retire. You know, we can't do this forever. But the next generation is you guys. All my students, even you guys are watching. You guys are the next generation. In 5 years, you guys might be doing this. Selling your own products, teaching classes. You never know. You never know. So don't extinguish your passion early because you can't do something yet. Okay? It takes time. Yeah, okay. Oh, thank you, Tim. Come on, yeah. I really appreciate that. Thank you for the love. Hit that share button, guys. I really appreciate all the support. These videos are definitely for you guys. Do you ship to Bahamas? No, I don't. But I know some of my, my followers, they have a P.O. box in Miami and they ship them to themselves. I do not ship to Bahamas, but if you ship to your own P.O. box and you do it yourself, I have no problem with that. Make sure I get that shape nice and crisp. Because later on, I'm going to take only like 10 seconds shaping these nails, right? One, two, three. See how I'm leaving behind powder for the apex area? Yes, you can do a 2-bead and have apex. See that? It's all about control, okay? Mastery of acrylic. It's all about control. The powder, understanding it. That's why when we teach classes, we tell them how to understand the powder first before they go into the, actual doing the nails and such. Only takes 2 beads to do that. Actually bump this. It's okay. I have to reshape this a little bit. Miss you too. I've been so busy. Remember picking up my first bead and be like, oh, stop shaking. Oh my God. Erica. One of these days we have to sit down and have lunch. Come down and see me, okay? You're definitely one of my students that, oh my gosh. If you guys don't know who Erica Brown is, you should. First day, this girl walked into my studio for one-on-one. She couldn't even hold the brush. She was shaking. These colors today, yeah, you're getting blues and greens today. Fun. End of June. What are you doing in Orlando? Did you come visit your teacher or your mentor or what? You gonna make time for your mentor? The ombre. Remember, just timing, knowing when to pull this powder, knowing when to move it. the lightness of the touch of the brush, that is ombre. If you understand when to move the powder, the technique, you should always achieve ombre. I pride myself my ombre. I practiced this every day back then when ombre first came out. I was terrible at ombre. But look at me now. Look at me now, Dad. I know exactly how long it takes for this powder to cook. I know when to move it. The slightest touch. Look at that. This green is not available yet. What you're seeing is just a demo. They have not finished it yet, so when it's ready, I'll let you guys know. And I'll get you guys a nice promo code for it too. Just 2 beading with apex. Very light touches. You guys see how I'm not trying to force myself to go too fast? Take yourself some time. Only time you're ever moving the powder is when it's nice and buttery like this. See that? It's gonna move consistent through the nail. Very even. Last thing you wanna do is drag it when it's too wet, and then it's gonna be thin here, thick there, thin here, thick there. Then you gotta go up with more powder. We ain't got time for that. We're trying to do under 2 hours to full set, right, y'all? And we're shaping the nail. This is where you're shaping. If you're having issues shaping, you should be shaping right now while you're doing your application, not with the hand filer. The hand filer just makes the shape more crisp. That's all, okay? This is not SNS. Thank you for the stars, Kiana. I saw you messaging, bro. I'm interested in buying some nail products. No problem, Tim. I'll check out your inbox later. You know, yep. Thank you for the support, Tim. So, 2 beading with apex. Watch how it's done. Cuticle. Now, I'm not going to drag from the top. I'm going to drag just half the bead. That means I'm leaving the powder at the apex area, which means it's not going to be thin there. It's going to be nice and bulge here, but it just moves forward a little bit. And we have ourselves a little nice little apex there. Easy, right? Easy work. Just 1, 2 beads. That's all it takes, y'all. See? You see how my brush, I'm never like digging, I'm never using it too much, I'm never stabbing the acrylic, because when you go like this with your brush at an angle, you're gonna dig. You gotta flatten it parallel to the acrylic. See how parallel it is? I'm gonna lay it on top of the acrylic. So when you move this brush through, it's gonna make a nice even. See, that's way too wet still. I'm gonna give it some time. I don't no rush. Why would I want to drag this right now? I'm gonna keep it there. It's gonna cook, right? Then when it's ready, I'm gonna go through, even nice brush motion. Move the powder down. Look at that. So this powder is gonna be just enough, and it's all even consistency. When I lean this nail sideways and I show you guys the thickness, it's not gonna be bumpy in one area or lumpy in the other. It's gonna be nice. See? Now, if I were to drag that earlier, it's gonna be thin here, thick there, thin here, based on my brush. I don't need to do that. I don't need that drama in my life. And just like that, I finished my set. This set probably took me, what, 25 minutes to lay? I can't see the time. How much time did it take you guys? So did you guys able to see the time? 25 minutes to lay, I would say? If not, faster? Maybe 20 minutes to lay? I'm not saying you have to be that fast, but I'm saying that you can get that fast. As long as you have the technique down, you're doing repetition, same thing over and over and over, okay? Nowhere in this did I sacrifice my quality, okay? It didn't seem like I went that fast, right? Look how slow I'm moving. I'm just being very efficient with any action I'm doing, any beading I'm doing, anytime I pick up a bead, any work I'm doing. I'm very efficient, that I'm not wasting time doing something that I want to do. Look at that. Application to the point where you can almost cry. So, there we go. And now I'm just gonna cap my ombre with a little bit of clear. Just my ombre. Because I don't wanna drill into it, okay? So I'm gonna just grab a little clear and place it where the ombre is. Usually it's around the apex area. And I'm just gonna nudge it a little bit. I don't want to add any more thickness to it. I just want to protect my ombre so later when I drill into it, it's not gonna, lose my ombre. So just brush right through. Remember, I'm not trying to add more thickness to it. My thickness is already proper the way I want it. So I just want to just protect that. So later on when I do drill and buff and whatever I have to do, I'm not gonna go over and mess up that beautiful blend I have here. And if you have a little bit thin nails and you want to add a little bit more bulk, now is the time. Do it with your clear. Be careful with clear. Sometimes it does bubble. So make sure that you're working with an EMA monomer so it doesn't seal up on you and you have those bubbles. Just a nice thin coat of ombre, of clear over it. See that? Let's swipe right through, nice and smooth. And I'll buff it in. I don't want it to bulge out. It doesn't add to my thickness. Now this is a little flat, right? Okay. Let's add an apex with the clear. I do like my thumb a little bit, so I'm gonna place the bead there. I'm gonna let it sit. Now, if my timing is correct, if my technique is correct, I should be able to leave behind enough clear to give myself an apex, but not add to the bulge. See? Easy. This is not SNS. I really enjoy watching you. Thank you. I appreciate all the support. The SNS is a brand of dipping system, yeah. This is just acrylic powder, but you can use it for dip if you want. SNS is like people calling dip, people asking for shellac, and we're like, oh, is that, you mean gel? They're like, no, shellac. It's the same thing. So I'm just gonna go through and do this real quick. Just enough. You don't have to do the whole nail, the whole thickness, okay? We're just pacing it through. I just don't want to file and shape through my ombre and mess up my blend. That means that however much clear you put on is your room for error, okay? Don't be putting a crap ton of clear on there. I only try to protect my ombre area too. See, just my ombre area. Up here, the bulkiness is already in the nude. So just where my ombre is, I'm gonna protect that. Eesh, got a little bubbling here. Just get out. Put a little more here. And clear is very bad for your brush because it gets sticking. And there, I'm done with my application. This is really what I teach during my classes, except that my students get to, the ability to be there and I'll be able to adjust them. See, you get a little bit of acrylic in here, it's fine. Look, it's still wet, so you can nudge it out. Make sure you clean this properly, okay? Clean it properly, get it out. Okay, it's still wet, still soft. Okay, use the rest of your monomer to clean it. Yeah, so in San Jose, Vegas, Denver, open for enrollment with Voltino and Vina. We go 2-day workshop, acrylics and designs. And now see when I feather through, it's not sticky. That means that all the acrylic is coming out. But since I got some leftover monomer, I'm gonna go clean it really nice. And my brushes are crimped, so watch. See? So my brushes are crimped, so I'm gonna form it back to how I want it based on where it's crimped, and it's gonna stay that flat. And this is the last set of the day. I'm gonna throw out the rest of this monomer. My dampen dish has just enough monomer for you to use every set. That's enough, okay? You don't have to do any more. 30 milliliters. Now you guys are pouring too much. So I'm gonna go through with the 100 file, and now we're gonna go and shape. Remember, we already shaped with our acrylics. This hand filer is just for us to use to clean up the shape. And there you have it. That's how long you use the hand file for. There's our shape. Shouldn't be taking all that. 24 minutes? Ooh, nice. What's up, Richard, everybody? I can't find anyone with color acrylic. I do my own nails. Maybe it's time to learn how to do this. Where are you at? Where are you from that you can't find anybody that has color acrylic? Doing your own nails is also a really good thing to do. I mean, you can learn how to do it. That side to side. You guys have it. You see? Very simple. It took me about less than 10 seconds to shape this. If you're spending like more than 5 minutes shaping one nail, that's gonna be an issue. Okay, you're gonna overshape. You're gonna overshape. That means that you overfile. That means that you're gonna make your it's easy to remove, but it's hard to add on. Okay, removing easy, adding on hard. So just be careful when you're filing. I shape with my acrylic so that my shape's already there based on my tip. Hey, can you find me a green like this, a dark green in gel?
A dark green gel?
Yeah, what's up?
Do you have 4787?
For what?
The color gel. No?
No. From what? What brand? Sorry, what brand?
Hot color?
From what brand? Wave gel? Very, very quick. This is how you speed up your sets, guys. You focus on application, and everything else you do less of. I don't spend too much time with my shaping, my drilling, so I save time there. That's why you can sit there and learn shaping all you want, but if your shape is thick, it's gonna be rough for you. So we go through shaping theory in class, but we don't really sit there and make you shape. As long as you can get the application technique down, eventually your shaping will get better because you'll be able to control the powder a little bit better. So the other hand, I spent maybe less than 5 minutes doing that shaping, which is an average. I'm not saying you have to be as fast as me, but just remember, be mindful. The longer you shape this nail, the worse it's gonna get, because I'm gonna remove too much of it. Overfiling, you can mess up your shape also, okay? Your coffin can turn into a very thin, very like stiletto looking thing, or your taper square can turn into a coffin. Or your stiletto could be going this way and that way because you're just shaping too much. Switch sides, don't do too much, okay? The shape should be already there. You're just pretty much making it more crisp. Oh, you're sitting there laughing. You know that's you. You guys will be sitting there and filing all of a sudden out of nowhere. Your stiletto's going left and the other one's going right because you're staying on one side too long. Okay? Mental note yourself. Oh, am I shaping too long? I gotta stop. Stop. Look down at your shape. Is it moving one side one way? Is it going that way? Is it going this way? Be conscientious. Darker, like
Like more dark than this?
No, like this, but a little bit darker. That's way too dark. Like a green. It doesn't have to be from Wave. It can be from D&D also. Just like that.
What about this one?
Yeah, take this powder and match it with this powder if you can. You see how dark this is? Look at the powder right here on her nail. Like that, like a forest green.
Oh, okay.
A green.
So more darker on this.
If you can't, that's fine. There you guys have it. Shape. Done. I'm gonna go through and do some little hand filing, even it out, and later on I'll do a cuticle work, okay? Remember, I had that clear on here, so I'm able to do this. The clear protects my ombre, so I don't have to worry about filing out the ombre, but I gotta be careful how rough I file this, okay? If I go too much, I can eat out the clear and go into the ombre, so be attentive. And hand filing, good technique. I mean, if you have really good application, you just gotta go quick hand file, so you're not have to really use the drill bit too much. But I still gotta use my drill bit for my cuticle area. There's no way I'm gonna be able to hand file the cuticle area. But just got. Just remember, see this one I had the clear on there, remember? That's why you get that little residue right there. That's from the clear. That's just fine. It looks white like that, it's from the clear. This gives it like, you see, a flatness to it. So it's very, very even. Now, if you have really thick application, you want to drill it down real quick, yeah, do that. But if your application is smooth, just this alone will be good enough for you to get pre-prep, okay? You can go back through with a sanding band if you want. But it's less work for me because my application is not too thick. There you go, one hand done. Probably less than 10 minutes, less than 5 minutes. This process doesn't take long because your application helps you out. Probably the one thing that takes the longest when it comes to after I've done the application is probably gonna be my cuticle work because I'm really picky with that. I make sure that I do my cuticle work really well. There you go. See that light spot means that it's still uneven there. So I'm gonna keep going there until that light spot has come gray or like that. Then I know that it's nice and even.
Alright, man, I've been going through everything.
No, it's fine, leave it. Leave the one out of
But I
the.
have these.
Let's see. Leave this one and that one.
Perfect.
Let's do. Take the other one. Thank you. So we're gonna finish up here and do cuticle work, which is the most important part of the nail process because that's what keeps the lips, keeps the nails to stay on, okay? Okay. Let's move on to cuticle work, my favorite part of this nail process. All right, guys, this is my sharp 5-in-1 fine bit. I have this in safety also on my store. And now I'm gonna be doing the cuticle work. It's sharp, so I'll be able to get this nice sharp edge in here and be able to take out. A little bit of acrylic right here. I'm just gonna remove it. See that? I'm not gonna go too crazy now because this is where my ombre is. The more you drill there, the more it's gonna remove it, and then you're gonna see that green underneath, okay? This green is very dominant. The slightest movement will take out, just very nice and smooth it out. That's all I need to do. It's already hand filed, so the base of the nail is already nice and even for me. Now it's just simply going through and flushing this cuticle down with this cuticle bit, this 5-in-1, and making sure this area is smooth. Like that. If I just go through and drill this, it's already so smooth that it's just gonna clear it out for me. See the flushness of the cuticle? Yes, you can cut the client. Yes, I've cut clients still to this day. But it's just one of those things where you have to get past, okay? I gotta be careful too. Remember, my clear. If I over drill here, I would drill into my clear, into my ombre, and I would not want that. I do not want that at all. Very light touches. Just smoothing it out. See, my ombre is still nice. D&D thick. I would say 2 coats. D&D is a nice thick color powder, gel polish. So you can only do 2 thin coats. Would be good for D&D. I want to do 2 thick coats though. 2 thin coat will give you a nice. You don't want to paint gel too thick either. If you paint too thick, it won't cure properly, and then it'll just peel off. Just like that. Just got me that bit in your store, and I'm a beginner to the safety. Have you used it yet, Edgar? Edgar, have you used it yet? Have you used it yet? Answer me. Have you used it yet? I bet you use it. You'll love it. This bit actually is unique. It's not. You can't find this on Amazon. The way it's cut, the tooth cut. I'll show you guys later. I had it specially made. A lot of all these bits are the ones you see are all vertical cut. I had mine diamond cut. I like it better, like that. When you go circular motion, it's just so smooth. It doesn't leave any indentation behind. One hand down. You need that? It's an all-around bit. This comes in a medium too. If you guys like medium, comes in safety. Medium fine, medium safety, medium sharp. You gotta be careful though, because these are drill bits. So if you put heavy pressure on your hand, it will eat into the acrylic. That's why you gotta be very careful with that, okay? Make sure you're not using any too much force. Just like that. Yeah, this is exact. You get the exact same bit. My bit is the only bit that you'll see that looks like this. A lot of people have had other 5-in-1s and they compare it to mine. Like, oh, it's different. I'm like, yep, it is. Because why would I bring out a bit that looks the same as everybody else's? So I had the company made it differently. Basically, they made it basically how I prefer it. It's a tooth pattern that's different. There we go, just right through. So important. This part is the cuticle area. I really, really want to express to you guys how important this is. This will keep your nails from lifting and popping off. Okay? This gives you the ability to, keep the client's nails around for months. As long as they're not beating the shit out of it. A lot of you guys are probably having issues after maybe 4 or 5 days. The nail starts to lift, then it pops off, or they get a greenie. That's normal. That's because you probably don't, have the ability to do cuticle work like this yet. I'm not gonna tell you, hey, you're doing something wrong. It's just part of being a beginner. But once you start mastering this ability to do the cuticles, primer, bonder, dehydrate, all that stuff will help. But this is the main thing right here, guys. This is what seals your product into the nail. So when this grows out, it's not gonna grow out like, with excess acrylic all over the cuticle area, and then it's gonna have lifts because it's not sealed onto the nail bed. It's exposed, right? So yes, I don't need you to spend $20 on a magic potion that these companies will tell you that'll help you no lift. No, you can use all you want. If you don't do proper cuticle work, your nail is gonna lift. Maybe not as much, but it will. Why spend $20 on a little magic bottle when you can just do this for free? Your technique is free for you because it is you.
Yours don't live, that's for sure.
Huh?
Yours do not live.
Yeah, I guarantee that mine don't lift. That's why my clients be coming back every month instead of every 2 weeks. They wear it until it falls off pretty much, and then they come back for a new set. I don't have to worry about taking off nails. After a month, oh, you got your money's worth. I should have gotten at the class. Oh, dollies. I'm using a 9 right now, a 9 speed. This is so satisfying. Thank you, Lisa. A lot of people like the ASMR. And with that, my friends, we are finished, and we're just gonna buff, wash hands, add 2 ink, add 2 gel marbling on each finger. We will call it a night. And I'm pretty sure I'm under 1 hour with this set. There you guys go. Structure. Shape. All the same. Let's give the bufferoni. Got some acrylic under there. Don't buff these corners, okay guys? Just buff upward like this. You buff around the corners, you're gonna smooth those corners out and you're gonna lose that crisp shape. That is what you want to project ideally. Proper apex structure, not too much bulge here. Comes out to the apex area, zoop, straight out. See, this is all from application. Can't wait to be like that, Edgar. Can't wait to see you in Denver. Edgar is like, I can't wait to be like that. You guys will be. Same. Okay. Wash your hands. And I'm gonna be doing some gel marbling. So I'm gonna get a palette. Put myself some gel polish out here. I'm using green and I'm using a nice blue, teal, and a dark green. Hopefully it'll look good together. I'm gonna add white in there. Let me clean this off real quick. I'm gonna use blooming gel. Is this green too dark? Nah, this is too dark. I'm gonna use these 2 colors. I like adding a little bit of like a aqua teal in here. Oh, so sorry. Where's my Ombre flat brush? Here we go. I'm gonna use my flat brush for my that flat brush, whatever you want to call it. Let me clean that real quick. blooming gel, blooming gel, blooming gel. Oh, where art thou, blooming gel? Okay, go on, kid. Okay. Go ahead. Okay. And I can dab a little bit of gold in there if I wanted to. Just a little bit. Just make it look cute and shit. You don't have gold foil, you can go get some Modelos. I'm almost out. All right. Then we hit it with that nice nail dad top coat. Money back guarantee. All right, you guys ready for the oohs and ahs? One thin coat. Ooh. Ooh. Ready? Ah. Ah. Ready? Ooh. There you go. What you guys know what's gonna happen next, right? This is the phase I call the oohs and ahs. Y'all sitting there saying ooh and ah, right? Yeah, your family's probably like, what the heck is wrong with you? What are you watching right now? Look at that. You can't complain. Go ahead.
It's like butter for real.
Mm-hmm. Yep, this top coat's money back guarantee. You don't like it, send it back to me. Just pay shipping. Money back guaranteed. This is so nice. It's one nice thin coat. It won't run. It's shiny. Shine bright like a diamond. Okay, go ahead. And there we have it, guys. I don't know, maybe less than an hour, this set. I was gonna say fellas, but I know that you got a lot of you ladies in there too. Hit it with that cute oil. The cutie oil. Get rid of this. A little bit of gel got stuck on her skin here, but I'll get that out later. All right, who's ready to do this set? Next inspo set for you guys, right? Thumb a little bit more in. Look at the top coat, nice and finished. Doesn't even lose its shape. Look, you can see me in there. I'm waving. Hey, hi everybody. Peace sign. Hello. I'm so shiny. I have reflection. See me waving? That's me. Nailed that. See? So shiny you can see the reflection in there. See? Hello. Hey. I'm a shiny top coat. Best one out there. Money back guaranteed. Don't sleep on me. I'm being silly, y'all. Thank you for joining me my last Saturday night. I'll see you guys maybe next time. But here you go. The finished look of the set. Okay, nice green. Coffin. Period. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for all the love. Please hit that follow on Instagram. I'll be doing a giveaway soon. If y'all want to see what the next giveaway is, it's going to be very, very, very big. If you're not following that Instagram right there in the pinned link and you're not putting the notifications up, you will miss the giveaway. It's going to be my student kit giveaway. So do not miss that, please. You're all in here right now. You just got to click that button. Thank you, Raymond. Hey, okay, I'm going to save this for you guys who want to watch later. Thank you for all the support. I'll see you guys later, and I'm out.